Meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn at Wall Street Pete. We talk about live TA. We talk about paying our bills and staying alive and doing the shit and making it great. Let me say, I'm tired of struggling every day. About to make some changes.
Bitcoin has the power to destroy nation states. Some nation states like China.
Sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. It's time to put the hat on. It's time to change. How's everybody doing this morning? Talk about the crypto news. Talk about Bitcoin technical analysis. Every day you hit this like and subscribe. You can go up to the top, hit the bell, all notification. Here we are, having some technical difficulties at the moment. Sorry about that. Currently getting back in. Now, here we are. Good morning. It's Monday. Yes, we're trying to get ready as well. If you pay attention, we have some news for you. Germany and USA are tied as most crypto-friendly countries. Pretty excited about this because we are now fighting. Germany was taken over, actually, believe it or not. We did have China last year. Now it is Germany that is taking over, but USA is fighting to be tied for number 1. I believe we have Australia, Switzerland, and Singapore fighting above as well, but Switzerland is third. So I thought that little Bitcoin news was pretty interesting as a lot of the countries are now getting into Bitcoin. I'm sure you've been hearing much about it. Fear and greed index chart ES25 still stuck in extreme fear. We've been there for about 70 plus days now. So this is the first time we've ever been this low. Pay attention. Something's going on. Oops. I got to get out of here. I'm having some issues with that. That's the second time I've done that. So anyways, Wall Street Pete, sick dough crypto. So what we need to do here, and it could be the VPN, so pay attention. It's very important for you to get a VPN to protect yourself. I thought it'd be most important here. Follow us on Instagram. Real quick, just wanted to show. Here I am showing some purchases that we actually have made and bought the dip here. Follow us at wallst.pete on Instagram. If you choose to, if you're interested in where I'm getting all this information, we update daily. Many posts. $47.96 Kusama. KSM was the abbreviation. We were dollar cost averaging into that. If you remember in the videos, if you're one of the wolves, we talked about this. I'm going to be buying every 3 days at least 1 Kusama. Starting to become a problem. You can no longer purchase this Kusama for this price. And believe it or not, yes, we're making money from when we bought all the way up to 47. If you see here, I have this red line here. Why'd we buy that? Because we were getting boring sideways action here, and I was getting my indicators explaining to me, hey, it's time to buy. So none of this is financial advice, just Wall Street Pete, my strategy. Worked on the Wall Street, worked in the New York Mercantile Exchange for almost a decade now, following many traders. And what I'm trying to explain to you is I beat some of the resistance up here and give myself a sell stop out here, which is beating everybody. So if you like this kind of thing, if you like technical analysis, if you like crypto news, if you like to learn a little bit more about crypto positivity, hit the like and subscribe, hit the bell, all notification. It's a little button up there. You have to hit the bell, then you hit all. So every time I do go live, you get the stuff immediately. You're not watching a video that is recorded from time ago. So if you are also a Bell subscribed, you can also comment in the chat, explain to me, hey, would you like to go over a token? Would you like to talk about Ethereum, right? How I said Ethereum was going to break loose to the 1700. It was trading 11.25 2 days ago. I guess you guys thought I was joking. I said that this could happen. Well, here we are. Kusama. I'm waiting for $65. Now, like I'm saying, ultimately, where am I waiting? Let's be real. I'm dollar cost averaging into the market, and I'm dollar cost averaging out of the market. So now what's happening is I'm waiting for Kusama to really make some way, right? This is a 4-hourly chart on TradingView. Where am I going? I'm going to where Kusama went once before. And I want you to understand, we were in the $500 level. Kusama and KSM is the abbreviation, as I said. I believe $65 is going to find a resistance point. If you see, this could be perhaps a huge cup and handle. We already have the handle where we perhaps could be coming back down from the cup, and it could retrace all the way back to the 57. So if I'm able to sell at 65, I will be a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. If we build sideways boring support action and then go right back up, it was probably just a shoulder that we made, and we never got the handle. So couldn't be not dramatic. Remember, some people FOMO into these things. People realize, finally, let's have this little celebration, right? Woo! We are finally above the total crypto market cap, 1 trillion. Do you know how important that is? I've been talking about that probably for the last week, saying how important it would be just to even see it or just even come back. I believe a lot of investors don't take this a serious asset, don't take this market space pretty serious until it gets back to the 1 trillion mark. So I'm pretty excited to see that. We can bounce around up and down. It doesn't matter. Up almost 5% in the total market. So very, very good to see that. A lot of people woke up this morning, probably on the East Coast, very happy or probably still sleeping right now. It's 7:17 a.m. In the New York Eastern Time. BNB Binance, great buy, right? We talk about that. It's already up. It's only up 0.5%, so it's not the greatest thing, but you'll see what I'm talking about because it's up 12 in the last 7 days. Paying attention to Ethereum, right? Last 7 days, 30%. These are the times if you bought the bottom, you're kind of happy. Is the bottom end already, Pete? Well, you know what? I do. I'll tell you right now, I'm slacking. I need to start getting some T-shirts. I need to start getting some Wall Street T-shirts and be able to send you guys T-shirts for amazing questions and really intelligent questions because it's probably one of the number one questions. And as a YouTuber, I should be covering that. And I appreciate you coming into it. And I would love to reward you for it because if you pay attention to this chart currently, what happened here? Well, we've been talking about this. And if you followed me the last, 5 days, I've told you. 19.8 was a problem. We'd probably come down and hit here, but we would not get liquidated at the 18.8. That would not happen. Well, so far the story has stuck pretty well, pretty strong. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll show you Kusama. As soon as we go back to Bitcoin, I'm going to explain to you what I believe, how we're going to get to the bottom, and how do we confirm if we were at the bottom? That's a great question, single guy. I've really loved the question. Kusama. $47.96. I was just showing you that it was a buy. I was just explaining to you that you can dollar cost average into this market. There's many things you can do into this space to save your arse, right? Trying to get back to it really quick. Eternity, another one, $1.54. If you can see that. That was another one that I purchased. That was this month. So all these are this month. I put my money where my mouth is. If I talk about it on Instagram, it means that I'm buying or I'm selling or I'm doing whatever I'm saying I'm doing. And I was buying under $50. Now, well, it's not so much of a sale to me. Maybe it's a sale to you. This is Kusama. We're going to get back to Bitcoin. I'm going to explain how I think when we find out we're at the bottom. It's a great question. We're still getting there. But Kusama's on fire right now. No indicators. Maybe throw a couple out, right? Get a couple clues maybe to where we may be topping, and I see what's happening. So instead, a lot of people will look at this chart, RSI, and go, oh, we're about to hit resistance big time. I believe we're actually going to break through the top here. I'll come up a little more just by looking at this one chart, and we may test the 65 now, or perhaps this is the resistance that you see. It can happen. People are FOMOing in with the volume a little higher, but this is where we probably break through finally. So that's what I'm thinking is happening here. We will get to the 65. We will see if we test that. If we do, ultimately taking some profits. It's the $65 for Kusama. That's my personal strategy. It's not financial advice. You could do whatever you'd like. 13,000. That was pretty much my bottom. A lot of people talking about the 10. A lot of people talking about where we may go there. Usually, like I said, what do I always say? When the narrative is all the same and everybody's on the bandwagon, it's usually the other way around. That's how this market works. And until it proves me wrong time again, it's continuing to do that. So if you really pay attention to this right here, we're waiting to break out. And this, please go back to the previous videos of Bitcoin, maybe perhaps the beginning of this month, right? 18 days ago. I've been saying we need to break the 22,775 price or whatever it was, somewhere in this. I believe this was the price, 22.8. Once we break above, and if you see it, I was telling you, the top 1, 2, we just kept touching. And it was just, like I said, we were forming this chart. We were here June. We didn't even hit July yet, or it was just beginning of July. And I said, and this is where we're going to find if we're at the bottom or not. Another quick question. Single guy says, I'm a huge bag holder of Burger since everything is pumping except for Burger. Is it a goodbye now? Wow. So we got another thing I need to teach you. And not teach you, just maybe a little education on this. That's a big one. Why is Burger not pumping? It's a very good question. I have that answer in a second. We're still going to finish this question. Is this the bottom? You have 2 excellent questions back to back, and I do appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe, and salute Single Guy for coming out. Why is he single? He's got excellent questions, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty sexy. Maybe you want to find out if Single Guy wants to be non-single guy, because he sounds like a very intelligent investor. He might be making some money. Wall Street, Pete, Sicto, Crypto, you hit the like and subscribe. So I'm thinking resistance is coming. If not, if we do get this breakthrough on Bitcoin, right, we're going to go through the scenario now because we need to find out, is this the bottom? The only way I could tell if this is the bottom, and this is telling me most likely resistance will be coming, right? Okay. If we're getting all this FOMO in, and I'm watching Kusama, your mama, Kusama's almost gone $60 now. Cardano, almost 50 cents back. That's beautiful. We need to break above and hit the 26,000. And that's not the confirmation, okay? When I opened this chart up and I told you this right here, this move that we got on the 15th of June, a little over a month ago, in 3 days, we would get a significant bounce to the upside that I believe would be 26,000. A lot of people laughed at me. A lot of people were making fun of me. It's fine. I'm okay with the criticism. If you can't handle criticism, you don't belong in this space doing a YouTube video. Long story short of it all, it's starting to seem like if I'm correct, I'm going to pay attention to this candle. It's 4 hourlies. It's 36 minutes to a new one. Perhaps we get a retracement to the down here. We'll see what happens. I think we get a W and a pump to the upside. Gary, my man, what's going on? We have Single Guy asking a couple good questions here. Is this the bottom for Bitcoin? If we find out if this is the bottom, we have to break the 29,000. So after jerking around for the last 2 minutes of telling you this and that, we were going over this yesterday, how many prices, how important it was. That's why there's so many tag prices here. But the most important thing to pay attention to is if we start breaking this. Deep down, and this is the 4 hourly I'm trying to show you. If we continue to keep moving with the resistance, obviously nothing's going straight up that high. And not saying that it can't, but most likely it won't. We'll get some high volatile waves in the upward trajectory. And what I expect after that is a cup and handle from the 29,000, doing something similar to this. And you'll probably find 26. It could be dramatic, but there's your cup and handle, ladies and gentlemen. As yellow as it gets, I can see something like this really playing out. And of course, always take profits, and that's why they do. How nice would that be? That does not confirm us that we are back and confirm, right? Look how much BS that is. I've seen the market do this, and then boom, tank down, and then there's 13,000. So I have a couple scenarios, and I want to surprise a couple of you because I did this chart for you. When we break the 40,000, that's when we're going to be talking about say goodbye to the bear winter market. Honestly. That's it right there. That's personally my opinion. That is my technical analysis, and that's my thoughts. The only way we are back, and if you think I'm crazy by that time, of course we are, that's what it's going to take. So, Single Guy, excellent question. Why? He said, you hit the like and the bell notification, and we answer you, and we talk to you. We have nice conversations together, and we talk about this stuff, which makes sense, right? 40,000, that's what it's going to take. So I'm trying to explain to you, look, I can't explain this to you any better. We've done this before, that's why. And I just keep to the same narrative, and this is how it works. Little did we know we had to note for you. 13,500 would no longer happen. So it's amazing. I stick to the story. I forgot I did this, excuse me. So that's the serious talk there. And as you can tell, technical analysis doesn't lie. It comes through. And so we'll get away from that now. What I want to talk about here, The next move is what he was saying is he said, and there's another scenario for Bitcoin right now. Very important, falling wedge. What is a falling wedge, ladies and gentlemen? Did Wall Street Pete ever talk about this? Falling wedge is a very, very bullish pattern. Overall, it's a bullish pattern, right? It's eventually going to break out. Looking at the 4-hourly, let's switch to the daily. And if I look at this daily chart without any indicators up, get some volume. Because if you pay attention to this is kind of been wild. Bitcoin right now is not really moving, right? I mean, it's moving, but is it really moving? No, this could be a fake-ass move. Now, if I go to the Ethereum price, it's doing a little something different, right? We were at the 1175 when I told you that this was coming. You probably didn't watch it. You probably didn't believe me. We're breaking through the EMA exponential moving average on the top here. If we keep moving, it's gone, right? That's awesome. That's what we're looking for. We'll see the 1700, perhaps 18, if we could peek out to the top of that. My point is that Ethereum is moving much further than Bitcoin is. The believers are starting to come into the Ethereum network. The Bitcoin is wonderful, and I think it's lagging behind a little bit. But what I believe can happen is we can get this rejection off this humongous falling wedge, if you see, because what's scaring the living you-know-what out of me is we're getting Bollinger Bands. And look what happened to the Bollinger Bands, right? Look at this, the outside Bollinger Band, as I teach you every time in my channel, right? Look at them. What was happening, ladies and gentlemen? They were coming in, right? They were coming in and they were getting tightened, so as the band price action was coming. Have we really gotten a big price action yet? I don't feel so. We're back in the 1 trillion market cap, which is telling me that we're getting volume. We're getting what we need. Well, guess what? This could still happen. Ladies and gentlemen, where are we at? Whew! Wake up call. So pay attention to this market. If you wind up buying, if you FOMO into this, you better pay attention that there is always an opportunity for this. I'm going to get back to the next question that single guy asked. It was an excellent, excellent question. We have to break through this probably within the next couple days or within this day. We need to break, not this is on Bitcoin, excuse me. I'm looking at the price and it looked like it was Ethereum for a second, right? 1,1400 there. We need to break this tip right here, which would be 24,000 roughly. So pay attention to that. He wants to know, why is Burger not moving? All right, so single guy, I'm not sure if you remember this. And look at this. I was telling you, possibly 150 could retrace down through. I think I did a Fibonacci here. I was saying 209 and then flat out to 61.8. And that seems what it's starting to do with resistance for your Burger. It's going to hit resistance right around that 188, 180 area. That's probably a decent buy. Could be a nice test back to the upside. See, I have this perfectly drawn for you probably a while ago. And I said it'll come down. Look, this is nuts. Technical analysis is crazy. Obviously, you asked for Burger, and I already have a chart set up for you, showing you exactly what I thought was going to happen. And I showed the arrow coming down to resistance to about here, support, excuse me, and then up and down in high volatile waves, which would then get you these prices. And there you go. As you can see, it looks like we're hitting support. So, Burger, get back to your question. When Bitcoin is going up, all of the other altcoins usually stagger. Usually don't do too much action. Some of them that are correlating with Bitcoin are now going to start moving. Ethereum is doing its own thing. Ethereum is becoming its own thing. If you could see, they usually go up slightly. But when, ladies and gentlemen, when does Bitcoin, when does the altcoins go up and react with the most gains? When does that happen? Two things have to happen. Okay, I'm going to answer that right now. Bitcoin, in order for Burger, because I'm trying to give you a good example, in order for an asset like Burger, in order for that to have, there it is, the 22,775. So thank you very much for the chart. That's why I love technical analysis, and the narrative never changes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to break this price, break through this price, and finish and closing candle above that price in order to see the 26,000 that I've been harping on and telling you that is coming. So pay attention to that. Now, Bitcoin has to go up. Bitcoin has to go up pretty good, right? That's the one thing Bitcoin has to do, has to go and rally. And then after it rallies, it has to have sideways, boring, or upward and downward action. It has to do something like this. It finds its support level. And when it does that, Bitcoin, that's when, after it gets a nice jump up, of course, that's when your altcoins will start getting 10-time gains. In this pretty much scenario, we are getting some gains now. The gains are moving now. People are getting super excited. The FOMO may be real. This is all it takes in a market to completely flip a bear market. When everyone is on, we were trading 71 cents yesterday, and I put a tweet out, and then I put out a YouTube thing saying, comment, $1 Matic is coming. I don't know if you get that. So we're already there. We're like 9 cents away. If you're in Matic, I'm going to tell you right now, 107 is what I'm looking for. So this is a lot of different types of crypto. I don't want to be in every one of these. I don't know if people understand. Do you understand that some of these tokens are going to go to zero? Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. He said we'll get capitalization coming soon. And you know what? Seems like he was correct. What I'm getting at is some of these tokens may find their way to zero as Kusama is hitting $60. Let's go. What's happening now? We're getting closer to 1,500 on Ethereum. All this is coming true. We need to see this. Sandbox. How about Sandbox at 110 under $1? It's now $1.35. We need to buy the dip and have a set. How much longer can I sit here and stare at these prices, right, and brag and get excited? Oh, my money's going up, going up, right? Inflation's so bad, people's money's going down right now. My money's going up right now. It's pretty wild. How much longer do I allow this to happen? I will be taking profits. $65 Kusama, 64 just to beat the Wells or wherever the TA says. Maybe even now if you want to do it. Dollar cost average, take 10%. Why not? You're up right now if you followed me. Speaking of 10%, Kusama is exactly up 10%, probably in the last 24 hours. So you're up 10% on your money. Right now, it's very important to accumulate. Right now is not the time to buy. I don't know if people get that. When's a good time to buy? Not right now. I wouldn't be buying anything right now. Right now, I'm staring. It's like a child, right, or a pet, but you reap benefits from it, right? Instead of having to take care of it, it's the opposite, and it's like a proud daddy. I'm just sitting here, and you just sit here like this, and you just smile and just watch the prices go up, and don't get greedy. Like I said, you pay attention to some of the levels. Sandbox is a good one, and we're on, what are we on, Matic? We're on Matic right now. Sandbox was supposed to remain support at 125, and currently it's blowing that support away, resistance away right now, because we were supposed to turn it from resistance into support and just sit on it for a minute. We can go right to it. Why not, right? This is what we do. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell and the all notification, and then we do technical analysis for you. It's the same scenario. Similar to what we were showing you. If you are a big believer in this, and I want to show you what's going to have to happen, Gary, because this is a great question. Sandbox, what's going to happen? Well, it's not really a cup and handle, but this is how it happens. Here's your cup. You'll then break either through or come back with a handle faking you, but you will be creating new higher lows. What you are ultimately making is a cup and handle inside a cup and handle, and that may be a joke, but I don't know if anyone ever has talked about that, but I do. Cup inside a cup and handle, and that usually gets me FOMO'd in somewhere around the 207. If you pay attention to it around here, we did have issues, so somewhere around the $2. And that's kind of what I have set for me. That, like I said, it's obviously not financial advice. It's my personal strategy, but I have 214. I'm looking out. I'm looking to see where we'll be. If you can see here, there's big significant support that we spent. How long did we do it for the Sandbox? April 29th all the way to May 6th. So we didn't spend a whole lot of time there, Gary. But pay attention. Gary! I think about SpongeBob, right?
Oh, Squidward. SpongeBob.
Oh, man, I love Sandbox. Who lives in a sandbox under the sea? But if you pay attention to this, I do believe that this breakout is coming to $2 in 14 cents. And look at this, man. I mean, really, it's how much more does that happen? And as I was showing you, I actually did Sandbox the other day showing you here. You got to be careful. But if you look here, all the way back to November 21, that was a big bad time frame because November 2021, although Sandbox went bananas, still in November time, you see, we actually started falling. And that was the bad time. November was the time where everybody was excited. And if you didn't take profits, you know where we are now. So you're either stuck buying the dip or you're out of crypto and you're doing something else. And I'm sorry to hear that because this is the next best thing. And I told you, we're still early in the crypto space. All this was a reset. And if you don't realize that, look at all the room we have for love and health and happiness. Now, look at all the room for gains. Let's be real. How much gains do we have from where we are right now? Let's say we are at, and this is now, right? We're talking about right now. Gary got us into Sandbox, and we're not going to get out of the Sandbox. We're going to play in it just about right now, right? And let's say even if I take it to the last March price, which was we were 386. I mean, that's nothing even to sneeze about. Look at that. Sandbox, right? You were a holder. You were a lover. Almost $9 on some charts. It's pretty crazy where we are right now. And like I said, bought some of it under $1. What? You hit the like and subscribe. We talk about this. 200% on your money. Is anybody interested in this year or perhaps having an opportunity in the next couple of years or sooner? 200% on your money or more. If you look at this chart right now, and this is how I'm looking at this chart, I don't see anything until 272, and that's kind of scaring the living you-know-what out of me. Talk about cup and handles. If there could be a humongous cup and handle coming and people don't even see it, and boom, I feel like Madden. Boom! If he caught that, that would have been a touchdown. Yeah. If we bought that, we would have been rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, in reality, I'm Wall Street Pete, no filter, worked on Wall Street, and have a potty mouth. Yeah, I get it. But there's your big scenario cup and handle for the Sandbox, and we might want to lower it to the support here because as support flips into resistance, you always need to pay attention to that. So on this chart, we are lowering our price, but we're rising it from where we thought. If you want to be a longer-term holder, and that's about 267 to beat everyone. I would go 265, really. Not trying to play games. Believe it or not, it'll take a while for this to happen. But if this is where we're getting at and if everything's changing, what do you want? What do you expect? There's nothing but massive room for gains. How much room is there to fall? Well, there's another opportunity to perhaps buy the dip. But after that, I really don't see much more. There's more people in the crypto space since September 21 than there is now. So I can't imagine all these people that have been learning about Bitcoin, learning about Ethereum, are going to allow it to really dip this low. And that's the same kind of scenario, same exact scenario for Bitcoin. I can't imagine all these people were going to allow this 1,000 to break, right? Nobody was allowing the 1,000 to break. Every time people see, you know what it is? You see numbers and zeros. What's up? Let's go, viral videos in the house. I told you this was coming. I did. And congratulations to everyone who took on either a long position or happened to dollar cost average in, which was one of the best moves. I'm excited. This is the time to be alive, right? Sideways boring action in every bear market. If you survive, you prevail. Obviously, in due time. It's been some time now. It's been some time. November, 11, 12, and now we're in July. So we've been doing this for 9 months. Misery. Misery of hell. For 9 months. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. We're not out of the woods yet, but can we talk about it? We should. And every person who's in here today, subscriber or learning to be a subscriber, 9 months, congratulations to you. You survived. Seriously. I want to give everyone a pat on the back that is still here today watching this video, never mind in still crypto. That was a nightmare. And is the nightmare over? Well, it's establishing itself to be. When perhaps we are done with that nightmare, even for Ethereum, as Bitcoin is the leader, we need to get to 40,000, 38,000 price. That will ultimately result or correlate in the Bitcoin price of when we are done. So when we're confirmed bullish, you will see prices like this for Ethereum. And then that is, for me, Wall Street Pete's opinion on the check mark of the bear market is over. Kiss my ass, Seabass. Let's go. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Like I said, always take profits. Right now we're getting even the slightest bit of resistance. But look at this. Gains coming. People are getting excited. Imagine buying Kusama under $47 or better. $47 or better. This is what the gains are for. A little Fibonacci sequence here telling us and showing us that the $54.50 was a bottom, but we did touch the typical 50% pullback and got a huge breakout. This is a daily. But that's why I love technical analysis so much. The top peaked here. We had a fall, and what happened was the Fibonacci sequence, if you're in a bullish market, I'll give you this before we go. If you're in a bullish market, you always want to be in the golden pocket. And the golden pocket usually represents, a 50% pullback. And when you get a 50% pullback, usually you get a good buy and a humongous bounce to the upside if you're in a bullish trend that's starting, or perhaps in one in general, which here states and shows clearly Fibonacci sequence touched. We FOMO'd a little out below the 50 whatever. But if you want to excuse me, we're closer to the 32. Almost touched the 50%. But believe it or not, this is still the golden pocket. Understand what I'm saying? So we're in the golden pocket. It actually almost hit dead smack in the middle of the golden pocket, which is a very bullish. So the more middle here, as you can see on a daily chart, bang, on the money. If you see it by the 4 hourly as I presented, then you can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. I always dollar cost average in the 38.2, and then I get heavier on the 50%. This is my strategy only. Please pay attention. Definitely to mention. So understand what's happening here. These are 4 hourly candles. I got 3 4 hourly candles that are really taking us good, taking us to a nice price. I think $65 is going to be nice. Pay attention to that. As a matter of fact, where did I get that from? Because I'm a little curious myself. I'm going to do some TA real quick before we go. I just want to see how the hell I got that price. Because there is a reason in why I believe that we're going to that magnitude or that price. Let me see here. Come out. Come through. Just bear with me. I could be off a little. That's why I want to make sure. This is Kusama. You sister's ass. As long as I didn't move that one, right? All right, let's see. Find my support on this axis here where I am. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, technical analysis is out of control. So if you believe in my TA, if you believe in my YouTube channel, $65 is going to be the top for Kusama before we get a nice tap through and get up here. So if you see this last move from here, support to the resistance top here that I have from here, we get a growth of the same magnitude, and that gets you to about $65. Ultimately becomes a cup and handle, and then you'll see the resistance come through as I bite the side of my tongue. Sounded like a lisp there. As we see the resistance coming down, I'm really funny today. Not funny like as in humor. I'm like, feel funny. So sorry about that. A little off there. Bottom here, perhaps the candle, like I said, a handle makes, what is the bottom there? $56, $57. You might see that retracement. But the FOMO is real, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is excited about this crypto move. Like I said, inflation's here. It's bad. And everybody is tired of their money going down, so it's about time we see some ups. I'm Wall Street Pete, if you wondered who the hell I am. Worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. That is in New York, Manhattan. It's now the Van Gogh Museum. I still hold this badge to my heart. It has magnets in there. They let you allow in the building, but it's now Van Gogh Museum, so I can't get in there with this. Everything has changed, but I just hold it because it's got a picture of me, and it's got proof of stamp, and it weighs. It actually got some pretty weight to it for a stupid little badge to get into a building. Hold it to my heart. It's memories I love. I was going to be a big-time trader there. I figured I was going to be a millionaire. I figured I was leaving Wall Street a millionaire, right? Seriously, I was this close to becoming a millionaire. And you know what's funny? Someone told me, and I want to look it up, and let me know if there's anybody that's still here before we go, because a lot of people like to leave at the end of this, and I don't blame you. We got lives. What was the thing? Somebody said to me, God or the universe or someone represents or presents to you 3 chances to become a millionaire, and it's up to you to take it. And I do believe in that. I believe that there are a couple opportunities that even the poor person, very, very poor, homeless, you get opportunities in life that can present to you and you could become a millionaire. I don't know if you know that. We only get so many of those chances in a lifetime. I guess some get less than others. But you get those. And I don't know if you take the risk. I don't know if you take the opportunity or the question or the help or whatever they're offering or whatever it is. Maybe you want to take more chances. Maybe you want to be the yes man. Go watch Jim Carrey. Yes man. He was no all the time, staying home, right? I love that movie. That's probably something I could take a little bit more of myself. The yes man. I was trying to remember that. So long story short of it all, be careful. This market is very, very volatile. Obviously, we have good days. We have bad days now. It's been many, many bad days. I said we spent a lot of time, over 70-something days, in extreme fear. And if you paid attention, we're no longer in extreme fear. That's kind of cool. Thought that was kind of exciting. We're in it, but we're coming out of it. We're very, very close. Confirmation would be the 40,000 for Bitcoin. Remember, I said that because I believe that is the most important thing. Bitcoin does have to break through those prices. We have to see 40,000 in order to get rid of the possible 13.5, the 10,000, right? Inflation didn't go away. All this horrible bad things in the economy didn't go away just because of a big pump real quick on Bitcoin. But 26,000, I do believe strongly, is coming. So have a great day. I'm Wall Street Pete, Sicko and Crypto. Peace in and peace out. I hope everyone has a wonderful start to the week. I know it's Monday. It's a long week ahead. I woke up early. I've been up since 5 a.m., so 2 cups of coffee and over 2 hours of being awake. I'm ready to rock and roll today. It's almost ready for lunch. Take care, guys.